This is special. I went onto Instagram to ask some of you guys, what is your advice to make biryani? It, to me, represents this complete and just soulful comfort food. There's something so inviting about all those warm spices, the color, the aromas that really draws me into biryani. So to attempt this dish for the first time on my own, I'm so excited, and it turned out fantastic.
Let's jump straight into it. Fry off some finely sliced onion in about 2 cups of oil on medium-low heat. It'll take around 30 minutes, but once they're golden and caramelized, drain them on kitchen paper. As soon as they cool and crisp up, put them in an airtight container and make sure you reserve the oil. Next, the spices. This dish has reawakened my passion for making my own spice mix, or Garam Masala. I'm using coriander seed, cardamom, cinnamon, clove, bay leaf, cumin, dried red chilli, and saffron. Everything except the bay leaf and the saffron is going to be ground into a beautiful powder. First, we have to toast the hard spices, so the coriander, the cardamom, the cinnamon, the clove, and the cumin. Toast it in a dry pan on low heat until it becomes really fragrant and they darken slightly. Then grind the toasted spices with the red chillies. The best way to tell your spice mix is right is by smell. If it's going to smell unpleasant, then it's out of balance. If it smells wonderful, you're probably doing a good job. Give it a taste too and adjust as you need. Now we're ready to marinate the meat. I'm using lamb neck and leg. These have a good amount of meat to fat ratio. I like to use cuts of meat with the bone in, because it's just more flavorful that way. Season generously with salt, pepper, and that gorgeous spice mix. Coat it well. Then add some finely minced ginger and garlic, some plain yogurt, and then mix again. The yogurt's going to act as a tenderizer, and it's a great carrier of the spices into the meat. I then added a bit more spice mix because I wasn't getting strong enough aromas, and the colour of the marinade looked a little bit light. And then I added some of that super tasty onion oil. See, this is your chance to build as much flavour into the meat as you can, so be generous with your ingredients and that marinade. Mix and leave to marinate for at least 2 hours. If you can do this the night before, then that's even better. This is basmati rice, a skinny, long grain with a yellowy colour due to aging. Basmati rice has a really unique smell. It's really earthy. To me, it's like a mix of coconut and hay, and I know that sounds weird, but cooked properly, it's beautiful. I rinse the rice 3 to 4 times and then soak it for 20 minutes. We're going to parboil the rice for the biryani. And while it soaks, also bloom the saffron in some warm water. Once the rice is finished soaking, boil it in a large volume of simmering salted water for 10 minutes. Next fun part is all the layering. Start with a heavy pot, like a Dutch oven, and grease the bottom with ghee. Then layer the meat down the very bottom. Shake rice over the top to keep it fluffy. Make sure you get a good amount in there. Then sprinkle fried onions over that, some finely chopped coriander and mint. Sprinkle some of that saffron water and add a couple bay leaves. Repeat the rice layer and toppings. And then at the end, I like to put 4 big tablespoons of ghee on the top, because this is just going to melt down and add a richness to it. Let the biryani cook covered on a low flame for about 2 hours. You'll notice the magic when suddenly the aroma of basmati rice and slowly braised lamb fills your home. Absolutely divine. I serve my biryani with raita, which is a mix of cucumber and yogurt, fresh coriander, and more crispy onions.
I've been waiting so long to eat this. It smells incredible. My mouth is watering. Oh my gosh, let's just dig in. A bit of meat, a bit of everything. Oh my god. Wow. Oh.